Santa Maria, California, on the wild card line. Gary, good morning and welcome to Coast to Coast. How are you?
Thank you very much. I got a comment, question, and would like speculation if I could. To me, what Nostradamus did was simply what we would call remote viewing today, but instead of drawing pictures, he was drawing quatrains. I think it's clear to me that he was just using remote viewing. Now, you speculated on whether or not the CIA was paying attention to this, and I would proffer that one of the closest guarded secrets of the CIA is their use of astrology, especially in remote viewing. Every one of the remote viewers that you guys have had on has always said they have a problem in pinpointing time. Well, in my own studies of remote viewing, I don't see how that's possible, because if you remote view the position of Saturn around the sun, Jupiter around the sun, you're remote viewing the position of planets. It's really easy to plot out just little dots on a circle, and you know that Uranus takes 84 years, Saturn takes 29 years, Mercury only takes 88 days. So if you only get 2 or 3 planets right, you should be able to pinpoint within a week almost any date. I think it's part of their treasured sources and methods. I think Nostradamus used it. I think Ed Dames is aware of it. I think most of the remote viewers are, but they're under gag order because of this treasured sources and methods. And people need to pay attention to astrology and remote viewing because of the ability of pinpointing dates for prophecy. And I would very much like to hear your speculation on whether you think that is true. And also, Richard, I have a bone to pick with you on another call, but I'd like to also know your personal value of astrology as a personality profiling tool that they also use, and what I've just said. And thank you very much.
All right. You have a bone to pick me with another call. Well, maybe you can send me an email and contact me through the website, richardsyrett.com, and I'd be happy to discuss that with you. Now, Mario, let me ask you this. Did Nostradamus dabble at all in astrology? Did he work with astrologers to try and pinpoint dates?
Yeah, he did dabble in astrology. We know that from the almanacs that I spoke about earlier, that he brought out a few times a year during his lifetime. These were very linked to astrology. And a certain number of his quatrains, yes, they do mention astrology and they do mention the position of the planets. So he was very, very aware of it. And I think he was a fairly good astrologer. But that wasn't the only thing he used, no.
And he wanted your opinion on astrology as a tool for profiling personalities.
Well, I think it's very useful. I think one will be crazy not to use it. Everyone is interested in astrology, whether they believe in it or not. We all look up our stars or whatever. Some astrologers seem to be very much better than others. I mean, my granddaughter, who was born 2 3/4 years ago, I had an astrological chart made up for her at the time of her birth. So yes, I hold up my hand and I say, yes, I do pay attention to astrology. And I think I agree with the caller that the CIA would certainly do the same.
All right.